Should you play Runescape? Well, I'm gonna try help you decide. Hey guys, no credibility here. Today we're talking about the world's most popular clicker game, Runescape. So your friend told you about this cool new MMO and you want to play it. Where do you start? Well, you start by picking a side in a long-standing feud between people who play two different versions of the same game. For example, I chose to play old school RuneScape, so the whole 100 people that play at RuneScape 3 now hate me. Now that you've chosen to play old school RuneScape, it's time to find out whether your computer can run the game. Well, you probably can't, because RuneScape's a very graphically intensive game, so unless you have an insane computer with dual-core CPU and 2 GB of RAM, you're going to have a lot of issues. Let's talk about the gameplay. There are two different unofficial types of skills in RuneScape. The first being combat skills, which allow you to fight and kill monsters better, quicker, and to fight higher level monsters. The second type being non-combat skills, which allow you to do things like cut trees quicker and burn logs better. And to be completely honest, RuneScape is the only game where people are willing to sit here and do this for hours. The combat in RuneScape, especially at lower levels, is quite difficult. It's more like your Dark Souls 3 than your World of Warcraft level of difficulty. You're thrown right in the game to fight some of the most terrifying creatures you can possibly imagine. Like chickens. At higher levels you fight gods and whatnot in order to get rare drops to sell to other players, or create stronger weapons, or armor. Real world trading, which is buying the in-game currency for real money off other people, is strictly prohibited. Unless you buy off Jagex, and then yeah, it's cool. Also, while we're talking about combat, I've been having this weird issue in game where every time I use my special attack, music starts playing, and I'll just show you.
Wake me up! Wake me up inside! Can't wake up! Wake me up inside! Save me! Call my name!
So, how long does it take to get your skills to the max level? Well, it takes a little while, being hundreds of hours for each skill at least. I think it helps you keep your sanity a bit if you view it as more about the journey than the destination. Just play the game and do the things in it and the levels will come. Eventually. That is unless you're playing RuneScape 3, in which case you can go onto the in-game store and spin a wheel to get XP lamps, which essentially means you can buy your way to max level skills. This has been proven to be, while expensive, very possible. Questing in RuneScape is engaging, somewhat difficult, and very rewarding. There's nothing better than picking up a difficult quest and just figuring out how to do it, just playing through, having difficulties most likely, having to bank 25 plus times to get the right items, and just overall figuring it out by yourself. And now it's time to talk about the greatest feature in RuneScape. You can buy a girlfriend. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so I can become famous on the internet.